v.h.s.x? What do you mean?
All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to be doing another forum post video because I think it'd be pretty funny to talk about. And of course, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But the title is "Can we discuss about killers and mobility / dash?" Now, before I even begin to sort of break down exactly what the discussion is really for this, we really need to take into account that, keep in mind that this is the same game that, oh, I don't know, is all about efficiency, moving quickly, trying to get fast downs, trying to get gens done as quickly as possible. Like, are we, posts like these, it's like, are we deliberately forgetting like what it is that this game is about? Like, are we forgetting that the meta has been gen speed on top of gen speed on top of gen speed all throughout, for months now? We've been seeing it even with like the 23-second gen from the Hens World Records, right? With that build with 1 2 3 4, one of the most recent chapters that released. Now with the up and coming Stranger Things release, what are we having now? Oh, 2 perks that give you more additional gen speed, 5% for both characters that are being added. Let's also remember, right, that there are gens that can be completed in now 17 seconds with the new perks. So my question is, like, are people deliberately being ignorant? Like, are they actively just ignoring facts and logic? Like, I really want to understand, the mentality that we are seeing here, because it doesn't make a lot of damn sense. Like, we're deliberately forgetting like factual evidence and things, or are we just choosing to ignore it? Because we can complain all we want about, oh, everyone's using dash killers, everyone's playing blight, everyone's playing ghoul, everybody's playing this character, that character, why do they keep doing that? It's like, where's the self-awareness? So let's go ahead and continue. So it says, it seems to me that lately killers are only being played when they have a dash or mobility caked into their power. The rework is also showing where it's headed towards. I'm of the opinion that we need more killer power variety because right now players are dissatisfied, me included. I always wanted to have a monster killer with a trap chase ability. Could be an arachnid, spider for all I care. I could web choke points like vaults and pallets. Anything but another killer with a dash or mobility in their power. This trend needs to stop. Like I've stated many times before, like, we are in a game that is based around efficiency. We are in a game that is based around trying to sit around and getting gens done quickly. And what is the response? Obviously, killers need to also down fast. Both ways, like, things are being more and more efficient. No matter how you slice it, you got to be more efficient. There's not really any way around it. But oh, we keep getting dash. Oh my goodness, why are we keep getting dash killers? Well, why do you, like, people keep playing them, right? People enjoy the dash killers, and they object. As somebody who has been sitting here playing M1s all day long, for as long as I have been, they are objectively more enjoyable. Like, I'm sick and tired of playing M1 all day. It's boring. Like, you literally are sitting there having to mind game out 100 safe pallets that connect to 100 safe pallets. At least dashes are gonna get you there faster and potentially get downs faster, just because most of the time that dash or teleport could deal damage, depending on the character, of course. Even a super mid to low tier character like Springtrap has a teleport, because you need it in this current day and age with this game. What other option do you have? Like, genuinely. Let's go ahead and continue to read what we have here. So it says, mobility is literally the strongest killer tool there is, and killers, due to how the game plays itself, need it sadly to keep up. I mean, look at how gens fly when you play against Swift teams. It's how the core gameplay is. If Behavior would release a killer that had no mobility, the killer would be weak, and thus sales low even for licensed characters. This trend will not die until they decide to change and rework most characters and main gameplay elements. You're absolutely right. It is kind of boring, but it is what it is. Probably will never change. Now, keep in mind, this is a symptom of a greater issue. As we know, the entire meta is anti-interaction, as we already understand. Sprint burst is meta, anti-interaction, right? Balanced landing, anti-interaction. Dramaturgy, anti-interaction. Like all of these types of exhaustions are anti-interaction. The only type of perk I would say that actually you have to directly interact with the killer to get any kind of bonus is smash hit. Quite literally, the only way that you're gonna get any speed from that perk is if you stun the killer with your pallet. And if you don't do that, you're not getting speed. But unfortunately, that's not meta, right? Despite them buffing it, right? 20-second exhaustion cooldown. Nah, we ain't using that. That's not sprint burst. We can't zoom off without even thinking about it. That's way too much work. Like, because why would they want to do that? That's way too much. That's too much work. It's so much interaction. It's way too much for them to do. And it makes sense, right? Like why? Like because when you really take into account why certain things are meta for Survivor, you have to understand that a lot of it is anti-interaction with the killer and stuff that doesn't require you to really, you know, unlock it, power it up, charge it. Like none of those perks do that. Let's look at Vigil. It's 66% like recovery from every single status effect in the game. And it just exists. You don't have to activate it. You don't have to turn it on. You don't have to do anything. Right? Let's look at another perk that's super meta, right? Dramaturgy is literally the old Dead Hard like reincarnated. You can just use that on loops and dodge completely through and make a full rotation through a pallet again because you just have it active. Right? Let's take into account Lithe, right? You can use it, you know, maybe tactically, right? You can maybe go around a rotation of once or twice, vault it over, maybe rotate again or chain it to something else. But that's not what people do, right? They see window, they pop it, boom, they're gone. Think about you really had to take into account what is meta. Let's look at Decisive Strike. Let's look at Off the Record and things like that. These are perks that are given to you for dying. They're given to you for most of the time for people who are playing badly. They usually end up being able to use it a lot more often than players that are doing well. That's just how it goes. So the question then becomes like, why is it a surprise that we are getting, oh my god, everyone's playing Dash? It's like, yeah. And this person broke it down perfectly. There's a lot of perks in the game that just do not require interaction in comparison to killer perks that, which keep in mind, with the ones that are meta are the ones that require direct interaction with the survivors. Right? Pain Res requires you to get 2, say if you're using an M1, but 2 health states and a down. Right? Taking into account maps, taking into account even the killer strength, to take into account the killer's, like, you know, particular player's skill, that could easily be really short or really long, depending on the character. Right? Depending on the person playing, stuff like that. These are key factors that come into play with this game. So I have to bring it up. I have to talk about it because it's like, what do you mean? Right? Why? Oh my god, I'm so dissatisfied with the dash slop. It's like, yeah, you're welcome. Like, this is what you wanted. They keep on with the Gen Rush meta. They keep on with the ridiculously overtuned perks. Healing speeds are through the roof. Gen speeds are through the roof. What else is there left to do? But oh, it's such a shock. Oh my goodness, why are we getting the same slop? It's like, what? Why do you think? Like, I don't like. It's just mind-boggling. You know what I mean? Now, the one thing that I can appreciate is that there are people that do respond to the posts and are directly saying killers with no mobility are dead or on arrival. Right? They are saying that it's high time we get some killer-specific map generation. Pigs should not be able to play on the same as Badam, as Ghoul, or Blight should. And it's good to see that. It's good that there are some level-headed people. But unfortunately, it is very few, and when we talk about the overarching amount of entitled players in this community that want to see this game fail, that want to see the killer side be completely invalidated. And that's why I put a spotlight on these particular posts on the forums and stuff like that, because it opens up at least some form of perspective to what a majority of people might believe. And unfortunately, behavior takes feedback from the forums. They take feedback from Reddit. They take feedback from these discussions. They take feedback from these things. And if they poison the well in this way where they like want to give bad data or bad feedback, inevitably we're gonna see bad changes like we've already been getting. Take into account that killer players are pretty much the second-class citizens of the community at this point, because for some reason a vast majority of people don't care about the killer players and their experience and what anxieties they have. You're getting told that it's not true, it doesn't happen. You're getting told that, oh, that's not that, it shouldn't matter. You're playing killer. It's like, because for some reason the survivor experience is the only one that matters in the community. So it's ridiculous. But it is what it is. But I want to hear your thoughts, of course, on the topic at hand. Do you agree or disagree with any of the points being made in the video? And I'll see you guys in the next one, of course. Let me hear your thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and read off our members from Patreon. Pro King 101, YouTube members, Cargan Falcon, Evil Blade, Cap Courteous, WTF You're Not J-Lo, Evil Peach, Cozy Bozy, Theo Endire, Dole Whip, Noxus, Zero Mocker, Jack, Christian, and Crow Vader. And for the Twitch, we have Final Girl Bunny, Leona Art, Zazabu, Evil Blade, Danica, Pro Vader, Cake is a Road, Zeneron, Ginsburg, Mr. Morik, Kevin, Zero Mocker, Ashai Boo, and Gryffindor. Appreciate you guys supporting. Really means a lot. If you want to become a member, you can go ahead and join through Patreon or YouTube members, or even sub on Twitch. See you guys in the next one.